This video is about running the open class reports in MyReports. This particular report will show you all of the classes in the current semester that are open, that don't have reserved seats, and have been chosen by their departments to be included on the report. This report is great for our orientation sessions where you'd like to print out the report and hang it up on the wall so that incoming freshmen can see what classes actually have open seats in them. Remember that this report will show truly open sessions as opposed to in some of our places in our software where a class will look open even though the only seats that are open are those that are reserved for cohorts or class blocks. So this particular report will show you really the seats that are open for anyone to enroll in. So what we've done is we've set up a special login into MyReports so that you can just go into MyReports and look at this report without having to do any work or training ahead of time. This video is going to show you how to do that. To begin, we go to our web browser. Here I'm starting at the ASU homepage, and we type in a URL at the top called myreports.asu.edu. Here you're going to log in with a specific ID and password. The ID that you want to use is orientation_user. The password is dog8myreport. So it's DOG, the number 8, MY, capital R, EPORT, exclamation point. Dog8myreport. And click Login. So this is what the screen will look like once you've logged in to MyReports. And you'll see under Student and Orientation and Open Classes, you may have to navigate to that folder. You'll see this Output From Cycle of Job Open Classes for Orientation Fall 2008. If you double click on that, it'll show you this screen. Now here you have two options. This first query here is for if you're using the HTML version of the document. The second one is exactly the same, but it's using the Hyperion plugin. If you haven't downloaded the Hyperion plugin for use in other parts of MyReports, it's not a problem. Just go ahead and use this first version of the report. This is the one we're going to show you in the video today. If you are already a Hyperion MyReports user and you have the plugin installed, you can use the second one if you'd like to, and you can manipulate it just like you would any other MyReports document. But we're going to go into the HTML version and show you how to pull data from that. So you double click on that. And notice that it defaults to this limit results here. So here are all of the columns of all of the courses across the top, and you can go in and filter this to meet your needs before you print it. You'll notice here it says location, course, general studies, etc., etc., etc. So for any of these columns, you can go in and adjust the filter that's set for the report so that you can get just what you want. For example, if we just wanted to go in and see what open classes were available at Polytechnic campus, for example, we'd come up here to the locations up here and we'd right-click our mouse, and you'd see that we can filter. Now, also notice that you could also sort the column, ascending or descending. But we're going to go filter this, and we're going to say Add Modify. And these are all of the values that are available on the report. Notice that as the report runs, it runs all of the possible values, but we just want to look at Poly. So we'll go through and we'll just come through down here and we'll click on Online, and we'll hold down the Control key and do Poly, and that'll get us all of the different classes that are available to the students at Poly, and then we'll just say Set. Now the report will go back through, and as you can tell from this location column, now we're seeing just the Poly classes or the online classes that are available to students out at Poly as we go. And you can go across and you can use that same technique on any of these titles across the top and set it according to how you want it to run. Filter it just the way that you want it as you go. Remember that I use that Control key to select multiple values. You can also use the Shift key if you want to select all the values between 2 mouse clicks, or use the Control key if you want to cherry pick, which means to pick just selected values. You can also go through and then sort by, if we wanted to sort by course. Now the report shows everybody at Poly, and it's sorted by the course so that you can see each of the courses as they go down through the list, and you can scroll back and forth and up and down in order to see all that. Once you've got your filter set, then over here on the very left-hand side there are two different ways to print. You can either print with page breaks, or you can print without page breaks. The page break setting is one where each course is on its own page. That'll be handy if you're trying to put them up on a wall and have a lot of students look at them. It saves paper if you print it the other way, where all the courses are just listed one after the next. And then from here you'd come up to File and Print, and then it would print out to your local printer as you go. And that's all there is to editing and filtering and printing the Open Classes report for Orientation 2008 using MyReports.